the boy. I'm everywhere you can avoid. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Prince. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the two. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. C.J. McCollum is out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Kispert in at the small forward. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here we go. So Milwaukee wins the tip. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Prince with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Kispert from the arc. And he buries his first look.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Porter. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Antetokounmpo finds Turner.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Here's Kispert. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum, a long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
Outside Johnson. Back to McCollum. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Prince. Here's Rollins. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Rebound Atlanta. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Now here's Porter. And another three for Milwaukee.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jalen Johnson great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. 0.5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Daniels outside. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Kispert. Kennard, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for McCollum. Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Cole Anthony comes in for Rollins. Now here's Porzingis. Over Turner, and that one's good. Porzingis.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Anthony.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Bucks ahead, they lead by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Alexander Walker and Ryzen fill out the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Newell, and it's McCollum at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Three-pointer, Anthony. Newell pulls it in. The Hawks trailing. Ryzen drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Good to see Ryzen attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
Yeah, Kuzma does have this flexibility in his shooting.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Hawks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Milwaukee also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and it's Jackson in for Coffee. Pass to Ryzen. Back to McCollum. Launches it. Connects from downtown. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, McCollum wasting no time when he has a window.
Here's Anthony. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Green. 5 to shoot. Kuzma outside. Off target with the 3. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to McCollum. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket on the night. The Bucks trail by 4. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Porzingis. Pulls it. Kuzma with the defensive effort. 1:33 left in the first half of basketball. And the shot goes down. Kuzma's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
There's McCollum with the 3. On target from range. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Kispert comes in for Ryzen. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for McCollum. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kuzma. Prince comes in for Green. Rollins, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Okongwu finds Johnson. Now here's Daniels. The kick out to Johnson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo surveys. Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, sometimes even Giannis needs help. The play gets him all the room he needs to strike.
The Hawks lead by 5. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Porter. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. Up in time. And that's not gonna go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Atlanta on top. They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Prince. And it's Rollins in at the 2 guard. Oh, got a piece of it. Daniels outside. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A.'s certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too. Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Kispert, the pass to Okongwu. Good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Pass to Rollins. Outside Porter. Another miss by Porter. The Hawks lead by 7. Johnson passes to McCollum. Here's Okongwu. And here's Kispert. Back to Okongwu. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Rollins. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Porzingis has checked in for Atlanta. Milwaukee also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Turner, and it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. And here's Milwaukee now. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Atlanta making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kennard comes in for Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for C.J. McCollum. Nice shot by Kennard.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but..."
Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Pass to Ryzen. Outside Porzingis. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ryzen. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo's got his first points in this one.
Maybe unnecessary to go through the finger roll instead of just laying it in, but it is impressive.
There's one on the clock.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Porzingis. And Atlanta making a change here. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Atlanta on top, up by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, there may be... Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
McCollum, pass to Alexander Walker. To the left wing. Here's Porzingis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Anthony, left side. Pass to Portis. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And it's Green missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points for C.J. McCollum.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Johnson comes in for Ryzen. Kispert's checked in for Krejci. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Alexander Walker. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Rollins, he's checked in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Daniels left side. Now Okongwu. And he slams it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. There's a screen by Turner. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's McCollum. Okongwu up top. Kispert outside. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Porter against McCollum. Fires the three. Buries it from outside.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
Capable of defending every position on the floor, Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
It's money from deep. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Kristaps Porzingis. He's checked in for Kispert. Porter against McCollum. Porzingis sets a screen. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Porter outside. Puts up the tray. Yes, sir, with the three.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And it's Daniels with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. McCollum fires! Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Turner. Jacks up a three. The three is in.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and he said to his guys, quote, "Let's get a few more stops here, and we should be in great shape to close this one out. Keeping it simple, guys."
Okay, thanks, Allie. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Here's Porter from downtown. Oh, he cannot hit. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They trail by 8. Guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.